Gotcha. I'm trying to keep this clean for YouTube, but anyway. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to iIrvingTV here with another video for y'all, and I hope everybody's having a great day today, because I'm not. And you know why? Because 343 Industries did not email me an invite to the technical preview for Halo Infinite. Halo is my second favorite video game right next to Mass Effect, and y'all don't send me I signed up for Halo Insider and all of that. Y'all didn't send me an invite? Y'all didn't send me an invite? No, I'm just playing. I know they send it only to like certain people and all that stuff, and they did say if everything goes well, they were gonna send more invites out and all this kind of stuff. So, but anyway, speaking of that, in today's video, I will be reacting to the multiplayer gameplay. That's from the technical preview that 343 showed off in their stream. So I'm gonna be reacting to the multiplayer. This is a Slayer match, so we're gonna go ahead and watch that. But before we get to that, for anybody that just stumbled across this video, stumbled across my channel for the first time, if you like what you see, go ahead and press the subscribe button and press that bell, so that way you can get the latest videos from me as well. Now, on to it.
I think this is a pro team POV.
Well, let's see how good they are. Right off the bat, going for
So
the
he's got
evil.
the
Okay.
heat, right? So he switched to vert.
Oh, just a disclaimer, I tried to record this earlier. I only got to like 25 seconds and something went wrong. So I did see the first 10, 15, 20 seconds. So yeah, I want to make that disclaimer real quick. Other than that, I don't watch videos. Go back and react. We don't do that here. No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
It's good to have Steitzer back, or we call it, there's some nickname of Steitzy is kind of the people implementing the VO.
Yeah, this is why I stopped at right here.
Yeah, I like that little peek technique. I haven't personally done that, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like I learned a lot by watching this pro team video actually. Play it. Like we watch them, we have regular weekly play tests.
I don't know what kind of shotgun it is, but it looks pretty cool. Oh, how you die?
Kind of better players up against them.
Also notice that player went straight for the power weapon that spawns on this map in Slayer,
Huh.
which is hard.
Hold on, let's go back.
For the power weapon, also notice that player went.
So they changed the way that the camera works, because usually when you're spectating after you die, it's like the person's character's like in the middle, but it looks like now they're like on the edge. You know, like similar to Gears. It's hard to explain, but I noticed that off the rip.
Straight for the power weapon that spawns on this map in Slayer.
Oh wait, was that a I think that was a replay.
Straight for the power weapon that spawns on this.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Is, hard for me to use, if I'm being honest.
You'll see, like, I mean, so you can see the friend foe. That's one of the obvious things you're looking at here, and Sam was talking about it earlier.
Of course, you got the needler.
Kind of iterate and evolve, even beyond this build. I think this might be our main build right now.
I'm doing commentary on commentary.
Skewer is it's satisfying as heck, but it's hard for me.
I am worse at that gun than I am with the commando rifle for sure. When you hit a target, like especially a vehicle, it's super satisfying.
I could definitely see the 343 has definitely worked on this game from the ground up, because it's still Halo, but you can tell that it looks different, but you can still tell it's Halo. Oh, and one thing I just noticed just now, usually like all your indicators and all this stuff is usually right here on top, like the guns is, you see my mouse, the guns is right here, and then your grenades are right here. Now it's on the bottom right corner. So yeah, they definitely made some changes to it. Got the plasma pistol.
I missed the new one.
Tried for it.
Tried for it.
Hard for us to hear in studio, but I believe you'll hear some personal AI coming through.
Yeah, you're hearing. There's a few things. So there's the Spartan chatter that we had in Halo 5. Really just kind of brings the battlefield. Gives a lot more like reaction feedback to what's going on in the game. But you'll hear this personal AI, and what we did with them is we replaced what was called Spartan Leader, our team leader. And it's just a more personal version of that, and they have a lot of personality, and so it lets you kind of swap around and kind of customize that feedback, and they give you a lot of hold the power up.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention, that's a change, right? It doesn't activate on pickup anymore. You can hold on to it.
Yeah, we think that'll bring a lot in the long term and allow us to do.
So you notice what he said, like you can hold on to those power ups. I think they did the same for Halo. I've been playing a lot of Halo 5 lately, and it's like you can pick it up. You don't have to use it right away. I could be wrong. No. When you pick it up, it still gets used. I believe. I will have to go back and check on that. Then again, like I say, they did just spot the difference. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Let's get to it. Let's get back to it.
Activate on pickup anymore. You can hold on to it.
Yeah, we think that'll bring a lot.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So Halo 5, when you picked it up, Halo 5, when you picked it up, you still had it still got used right away. Okay. That confirms everything. I have dumb moments sometimes. A lot of the times. A whole bunch of times.
Traditional kind of just quick stat kind of reflections, but having like really the notion of power.
Yes, please keep the original pistol.
One thing that we won't see from in this point.
Because Halo 3, as much as I love Halo 3, that pistol was not doing it. It was not doing it. Let's be honest here. The original pistol was not doing it.
Point of view, I really love the visual language that you and the team have introduced. It's very obvious when someone's pocketing a power up like that. You'll see a glowing trail.
Yeah, there's like a contrail behind them. Yeah, that was a big thing, is making sure we at least telegraphed that information. That was making that switch. There was a lot of critical lenses on making sure that there was at least a readability to it in the gameplay.
I mean, so now it's sort of that risk reward, right? Do I hold this and wait for that final push? Do I burn it now so I don't lose it?
Yeah, you make a lot of choices that way. Like I sometimes will pocket it and think I'm getting cocky, and then I'll lose it and I'll give like overshot.
Oh.
I'll give.
What was that?
To the enemy, which is super risky at that point.
You can tell the game is still in production. How the way, like when they die, it's like it gets stiff. Like the Spartan still gets stiff, but it's still looking good so far. And what did they say back there? And I totally forgot what I was ready to say. Something that they mentioned earlier. Oh, this is what I was ready to say. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the old arena shooters back in the day. You know, like Unreal Tournament and all of them. This kind of reminded me of that a little bit. So it definitely has that old Halo feel, but it's still new. The mechanics are still new and all that kind of stuff. One thing I do notice, though, they don't have the same movements as Halo 5. You know, when you press the B button or whatever, it give you that boost. I think they took that out. So,
Push. Do I burn it now?
Which is cool.
Yeah, you make a lot of choices that way.
They did say they want to return back to the original Halo style.
And then I'll lose it and I'll give like overshot. That was the dope. I'll give the OS to the enemy, which is super risky at that point.
I want to see how the grappling hook works in multiplayer.
What do we call those? Tutorial tips popping up there, which you can turn off in the settings.
Yeah, you can
right?
turn them off, but on they're death tips is what we call them. But yeah, giving you a little bit of feedback, about the type of weapon that kills you, kind of response to it.
I'm not sure at this point the pro team needs to know that, like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. Or like just opt out if you don't really care about it. If you don't need that information.
It's definitely looking decent so far.
I do love this map.
Yeah, the Pelicans flying by. It's it's an homage to Sergeant Avery Johnson Academy of. So it's kind of cool just to kind of pay homage to one of.
I do like how they did that. They named this academy after Sergeant Johnson. If you don't know who Sergeant Johnson is, you got some original Halo games to play. You do. He's an OG. He is an OG. The OG.
Of ours and everybody's favorite character in the set of the Halo games.
By the way, whoever this player is just getting active camo every spawn. I don't know what the other team's up to right now.
Seems to be,
I did notice that.
Yeah, the power-ups, we treat those like, you know, like the power weapons and stuff. They're up on a pad. They have a lot of messaging and broadcasting about them, so you know when they're coming up.
Now your Spartan AI will tell you that, right?
Yeah, the Spartan AI calls it out as well. There's a lot of information just kind of driving feedback.
I do like that that method though. They now treat it like weapons, because you know, for the most part, when it comes to, like, those kind of power-ups and all that stuff, it's like scattered and anybody can just get to it. Like, and then people just run, you know. So now it's treated like a weapon. It's like, you know where it is, but so does the enemy. And it's like, do you risk it? Or should I get it? Should I hurry up? You know how, like, they put the energy sword in the middle of the map, or like in a place where everybody know where it is and everybody run to it?
You can see, like, there's the weapon rack you can see in the levels as well. He ran past one.
Oh.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
back
see in the
there
background, right?
Yep.
What's cool about them is, like, you know, before you might run past where a weapon would spawn and then not realize that it's coming up in 2 seconds, and it could change your choice and, like, how you deal with it. Like when we play tested this morning, I actually stopped at one point on a weapon rack because I was like, oh, it's like 2 seconds out, I might as well wait for it.
Wait, go back. Did they have to still have the aim down the sights feature?
Actually stopped on a weapon rack.
Yep, they still got it. Okay.
Wait for it and switch out my pistol.
I know a lot of people complain about that. I don't have to. When they added it on Halo 5, I don't have too much of a problem with it. I mean, it does add a bit of a difference to it, because, you know, the original Halos didn't have aim down the sights. So I know a lot of people complain about it, but I don't have too much of a problem with it, because even when I'm playing Halo 5, I barely use aim down the sights. I'm not gonna say I don't use it, but I don't use it that often because I'm so used to the original Halo game, you know, the original playstyle. So
I think I'm just telling everybody that I'm really bad with a lot of them.
I will say this is giving me Halo 3 vibes. I don't know, it's just something about this giving me Halo 3 vibes, but more intense. Oh, he decked him.
It's really cool, and like when somebody's really good with it, it's really threatening because they can just feather that thing super fast.
Wait, do what?
The player really likes this little, like, I do love the sidekick.
What did he say about a sidekick? Hold on, this is something about a sidekick. What?
I do love the sidekick.
It's really cool, and like when somebody's really good with it, it's really threatening because they can just feather that thing super fast.
Wait, what? What about a
The player
sidekick?
really likes this little, like, drop wall kind of corner
Covering a
technique,
post,
huh?
yeah. Like kind of locking down an entryway so you can watch the back. It's neat to watch how people use these, like all the different equipment and different.
Well, hopefully a lot of players this weekend are going to be liking this up on social, sharing clips with us, because I can't wait to see just some of the new creative ways that the community at large figured.
Well, I would have been streaming this game if y'all would have sent me an invite 343. Hopefully I get sent the next one, because I would definitely be streaming that. Like, no matter what I gotta do, I will be streaming that somehow, some way. No matter what I gotta do, if I'm home, I will be streaming it. Three for three, me and you got some issues right now. Yeah, I'm salty.
Figures out how to use this new sandbox.
Yeah, and it's interesting too. Like I mean, like the way we have our maps tuned, like in our main build, is they have different equipment and stuff on them, and because we don't have the entire sandbox in the flights, as we swap.
Why that gun looks like the whatchamacallit from
basically map
Hold on.
entire sandbox in the flights as we swap things out.
just some of the new creative ways that the community at large figures out how to use this.
The skewer.
Yeah, and it's interesting too. Like, I mean, like the
Why the skewer looks like the gun from Gears of War? It looks like the Retro Lancer a little bit.
way we have our maps tuned, like in our main build.
It really reminds me of the Retro Lancer.
We don't have the entire sandbox in the flights as we swap things out. So it's actually not even the same kind of basically map placement path that we would have in the release version of the game. But we, you know, it just at least gives us something so we can get something in there for people to play with.
Ooh.
It's getting close. You can hear the music starting to kick up, kind of signifying the end of the match is coming.
I do love that. The multiplayer music, very cool.
I'm really proud of the multiplayer music. There's a cool story about how we got to basically getting the music in the game. But it really meets this tone. It's something I've really wanted since Halo 4. This kind of post-rock soundtrack to the multiplayer. Well, actually just the Halo one. It became one of my...
Oh.
Last kill.
You know, August around the corner, so we're getting close to the holidays. Let's make it the last kill.
It is.
I got
There
it.
we go.
Somebody else got it.
There we go.
Cool.
Well, you can definitely call me impressed. I am definitely impressed by this. Like on some, like I'm serious. Like that's why I was a little salty when I didn't get that invite. But it's all good because I can wait a little longer. Because again, it's supposed to be coming out this holiday. Hopefully they stay on schedule. Hopefully they get things right. If they have to delay it, go ahead and delay it. But I really want to play this. Also for the story as well, because I want to see how everything ends. Because I'm like really invested in the Halo story. Like I'm very invested. Like I'm listening to one of the audiobooks now. But anyway, it definitely looks good. They definitely improved on a lot of things. You can definitely tell they did a lot of things from the ground up. It still feels, from the looks of it, it still feels Halo. It feels Halo, or at least look Halo, I should say. They still got the aim down the sights. Again, I don't have too much of a problem with that. So, I know a lot of people did, but it's all good. Yeah, but that's the end of this video. And as usual, if you like this video, go and press the like button. If you dislike this video, I have a lot of thinking to do and a lot of, you know. Because if you dislike this video, that means I'm terrible. Y'all already think I think like that? I don't care. Nah, but if you do dislike this video, go ahead and press the dislike button because I always appreciate honesty. Drop a comment below. Subscribe to my channel. And until next time, promoting peace, gaming, and wings.